Can
We're
you hear
talking
me?
about food.
It's a good topic.
We were talking about dreams and thinking that we actually ate the food.
I had those dreams already. I've already had them.
Thank God it's not just us.
Yeah. So, how are you guys doing today? Because I honestly have so much to do. I don't even have the time. I was trying to get in touch with Van to make sure he can be on here. Um, because I'm behind on some stuff. But I don't mind being on here for a few minutes. And then, wait, hold on. So, Claire, talk to us about how you're doing today.
Okay, cool. Well, I know we're live now, so yeah, Prema and I were just talking about the food and that she's experienced, and like you said, Sky, too, that we last night I actually thought like I ate, like I ordered late night food, but I didn't. I know I didn't, but I woke up thinking I ate like Indian food or like pizza. I think I remember even saying to you, Sky, in my dream, like, did we eat that pizza last night? And I know we didn't, and I know I didn't eat any pizza and or anything, but I woke up like almost tasting it and thinking, oh, I've broken my fast, but I know I didn't. So that's kind of weird. And it's morning for me, so you guys, evening. But yeah, no, I feel good today. You know, I get some more water. So yeah.
Okay, great. Mickey, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. How you guys?
I'm great. What's going
Yeah,
on?
yes. Actually, today I was so busy. I left the house around 8:30 a.m. and then I didn't come home until like almost 5:30, almost 6. I've been running around all day. I started with my yoga class, that was great. But after that, so many errands, I have to run through. And then I had a scare incident while I was at the shopping. Actually, I went to a flea market, my local flea market, and then I went to one of the store, and then I thought I left my purse, but it wasn't. And I actually almost lost entire my purse. uh, I was so freaked out. And I go back to the store. I was actually running to get to the store to find out if they have my purse. But found out I went to a bathroom. I guess I left it there. Luckily, when I went back to bathroom and checked, it was still there, and I was like, phew. It was close call. I think it's just body. It's not like I was already exhausted when I get to the mall, so I really didn't want to go. But I had to go. So I guess my memory was kind of off. I forgot where I put it. I didn't even recognize if I had a purse or something. I just but found out, I'm okay. So I have my purse. So that was very, good thing I didn't lose nothing because in my purse I have my iPhone, my iPad, my wallet, all my information. I mean, it was, very close call, but luckily, but I'm so grateful that I retrieved my purse back. So that was my scare incident. So other than that, after I came home, I fixed my husband dinner, but I'm just amazed. After that, I still had enough energy to do even cleaned out my junk drawer because it was so full. I couldn't put nothing in it. So I dump it up on top of my bed and I clean one by one and I accumulate so many trash. And then even after that, I cleaned inside my bag because my bag was getting heavy to carry around. So I'm just amazed. I have all the energy that I still have. So I don't know what to say. So this was my hectic day today.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, what about you, Prema?
Well, I envy you, Mickey, because I went out. I was out all day yesterday, and I was walking uphill. I was downtown doing errands, and I got so weak I had to stop and lean against the building. and I ended up taking a taxi because I just couldn't handle getting on the bus. But last night I was having the same thing as Claire. I'm like dreaming about food lately, and I rarely watch TV, and this commercial came on for a fast food restaurant, and the food was like in slow motion falling down on the plate. And I was just like enraptured by the, even though I knew it wasn't good food, it was like, it had me like, so I'm dreaming that I'm eating food and waking up thinking, oh no, I broke my fast. And so I'm having that kind of experience. And then I was telling Claire, I'm got to get on my water better. So I found a new way to count my water. I got a bottle and it holds 20 ounces. So I'm going 20, 40, 60, 80, like that, so
Mm-hmm.
that,
Good
I
idea.
can get my water in.
Wonderful. Mr. Van. Mr. Van, Mr. Van, Mr. Van. What's up? Spider Van.
Yeah, no, we'll talk. Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? Yep,
Good.
that's me, baby. I'm gonna climb all over y'all. Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? Yeah,
We are
everything's
all
straight.
good.
I didn't really avatars, but it's so funny when I see your avatars. They look so different. You guys look different now from your avatars. So, but yes, so this is day 12, everyone. Whatever your journey is, it's all personal. It could be, 10 days, 3 days, 5 days, 7 days. Nobody's wrong, nobody's failed. Is the best you that there is. And that's how I feel about this. On the other side, like where you started from and where you will end up at the end of whatever your journey is. Like I said, I mentioned it could be 10, 7, whatever. Still a bet, and it'll enable you to stop going around. That is, So anyway, I'll mute. I done ran
Well,
my mouth.
I had my days are always good, really. I mean, everything is all good and it's all wonderful. I have a bunch of people in this house all the time, and this is the top of the season, so I got about 10 heads in here. But anyway, I'm really busy. Like I got some cleaning and some other stuff I gotta do, and I just wanted to come and check in, and I'm glad Van is here because he can lead tonight. But I just wanted to send my love to everyone, and I'll be here in the morning, but I definitely gotta jump off because I'm really busy, and um, I'm still here. Alrighty?
All right, Sky. Peace. Have a great day. Okay.
All right, I'll leave it on for the broadcast because there's a couple people watching.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace. What's up, Van? Take it away.
Sky, did she leave yet?
She had to go. Yeah. Yeah. She's busy. He's dropped off, but I'm sure Van will be back. We'll just wait. So, what else is happening with you ladies, Mickey and Prema, while we're waiting on Van?
Mickey, you didn't get weak at all when you were out today?
Yeah, actually, I was a week in between while I'm point A to point B while I'm in the car. Luckily,
Sorry,
I
guys.
don't have to drive, so I'm passenger seat, just closing my eye and try to be calm. So I guess that help, but really extremely, place to place, so many stops that I have to go, that kind of wore me out. But once I get going, I guess I still had energy to even learn for my first, all over more. I'm just amazed I could do that. I mean, this water fast is really amazing. I mean, we don't eat nothing, just drinking, but I can still, live like normal. So, and then food craving wise, I don't crave food anymore. I'm not hungry, so I guess I have no side effects. So I guess I'm doing really good so far. That, that's me.
Well, I had a scare with my, I went to the bank to make a big deposit, and I dropped my bag that had the money in it, and I was lucky. I looked down, and so I found it immediately. So I was wondering, was I like thinking a little fuzzy? Maybe I wasn't being so aware, so then I caught myself to be more aware.
I
Thank
hear you,
God for
Clement.
that. Thank God for that. Listen, listen, I might get cut off for 5 minutes. I'll be right back. You guys just share your share and talk about your experience and what kind of day you're having, and I'll be right back. I just have to do. I'm assisting at a seminar, and I'm supposed to be in another section where there's um, no reception. So I'll be popping in and out. I'll be back, guys.
Kevin, no problem.
Mickey, Claire, and I were talking about how we're dreaming about food. Do you dream about food?
Actually, no, I don't dream about food. Um, I just actually not many dreams because my sleep is kind of shallow. I sleep like an hour and a half, and then I wake up, and then again hour and a half, and then I wake up. But I don't dream of food yet at this point.
Gee, because I've been sleeping real heavy, like quite heavy. But yeah, like I agree. Like probably even Sky was saying, we all dreaming about food and thinking that we're breaking our fast because we're eating it, but we're not. It's kind of crazy.
So do you guys still crave food like a crazy? Because for me, I'm online and then I'm subscribed to like a food.com or various of like a recipe site. So I'm always looking at the food. Wow, this is looks great, but I'm not really craving. It just looks great, and then that gives me idea when I get off the fast. Okay, this is I'm going to cook. When I get off. I mean, I just become more creative. Even I'm cooking dinner for my husband, but I think I cook better food than I was not on the I was not on the fast. So because I become I guess sometimes my mind kind of sharp about that because I am so creating myself, and then okay, I can do this and pick up recipe from this and that. So I'm actually having fun with it.
Actually, ladies, I just got a message from Anita Lane as well. She's part of our group, but she's not doing the calls at the moment. And she said, "Wow, this is so strange. I too dreamt that I ate a donut of all things, and I was disappointed thinking I broke my fast. I woke up abruptly to spit it out, and realizing it was a dream, I was relieved." So I think a lot of people are experiencing this sort of thing. It's kind of crazy, I know, but it happens. Yeah.
Yeah, Anita, I swallowed mine, so I couldn't even spit it out. I was trying, but it was gone.
I know, right? I could always, like, when I woke up, I could taste it in my mouth, I swear. Like, I was like, I ate! Oh my god, I ate now! I know, right?
And I'm thinking a lot about the food I'm going to buy when I get off the fast and get through that first week. Like I want to have cucumber sliders and and I'm thinking, oh God, all the raw food that really looked good to me, I'm going to make it when I get off this fast. And it's almost like I can't wait. So I'm just like, oh God, I got to keep, stick to it.
I can't wait to actually experience again the actual joy and the gratitude of tasting the food on your taste buds. And for so long not eating and just having water, like it's like a rebirth. Your taste buds are gonna go like crazy because and that's pretty much a fact because you haven't been having water you've been drinking water for so long and nothing else, so it's gonna be like reactivated again. And yeah, I know what you're saying, Mickey. Like I was actually, I posted it up on my Facebook too. I was watching like movies the other night on YouTube, like documentaries on like people travel for food and stuff, and like this one guy traveled to India in his documentary, and man, I was actually, funny enough, when I looked at it, I was like, yeah, that looks good, but at that time I didn't really crave, I'll be honest with you guys, and I was like, wow, I'm not craving it, but I think it gave me some ideas as well. And there was some other thing I watched, and there's all these recipes that I want to try because I subscribe to a lot. I'm like a foodie too, so I subscribe to a lot of like groups, and stuff that I see the pictures. And it's funny watching a movie, like watching someone cook it, is funny enough. I don't get the same reaction as in seeing the actual photograph, which is kind of bizarre because you'd think looking at it in action, you're like, oh, I want that. But no, I don't know if you ladies find that, but yeah, it was interesting.
So how is this fast the same or different than the one you did before?
Well, let me think. It's different. I think each journey that we take is kind of different. It's like before I was like not taking like particular medication that I was on now, and so I guess I found it a little bit harder because I felt like I was really difficult. But, I mean, I'm not detoxing. Oh, sorry, Ben. Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah.
Hello, Ben. I kind of just wanted to wait because I know when he's in and
What can I do
out.
for you? No, I didn't want you to wait because I told you to take 5 minutes. So I'm back for a little bit. And what were you sharing?
Actually, Trevor was saying how
Okay,
is
well, I'll take. Yeah.
Trevor was actually asking how is this fast actually different from the last fast, and maybe we can both answer that because we both did the last one. I was saying that I was kind of like off some medication.
Van, can you mute? Can you mute Van? Because you're breaking up, Claire.
Yeah, Prema, I could hear you and Claire, so I don't.
Can you mute? Because I
Yeah,
can't
Prema,
hear Claire.
what were you saying? I'm sorry, Claire, sweetheart. I could barely hear you.
Yeah, can you mute?
Yeah, Prema, what were you guys saying?
We're just wondering if you can mute Van because you've got a lot of feedback for the time being. Is that okay? Thank you.
I'm muting.
No problem. We're just answering Prema's question. She asked, like, what is the difference between the last fast that we did and this fast? And I said, from my personal experience, it's just like every journey is different, right? Like every one you go on is kind of like a different path. The intention is quite similar, but what we started with, what we discussed in the beginning of this fast, from my last fast, or I should say our last fast with when I did with the other group. But like I said, I was off some medication that I'm actually back on now, so I felt like it was kind of like more of a challenge because I felt like I was really going through some detoxing emotions and everything like that. I know that I kind of slipped up at I think about day 18, so I wasn't too far off, but I kind of felt like I should have just listened to my intuition and keep going with it because I really wasn't that far off at all. But yeah, it was really no fault to my own. But you know, no one's at fault really. But you know, it happens, and you know, I just really want to finish this one. You know, like I feel like this is like the second time around that you know I don't complete this thing. I don't complete it. You know what I mean? So like when we finished on the day 21, I was probably still doing. I think I ate that you know hiccup when my mum came over. Which if she didn't come over, I wouldn't eat at all. You know, I kind of feel like when I'm doing this particular fast, any fast anyway, and the last time as well, I kind of just want to be by myself. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I can go to the beach or whatever with friends, but and even being around food like yesterday, my friend was sitting there, and she was eating sushi actually in front of me. And I didn't crave it at all. I was just sitting there like, oh, whatever, you know. She's drinking a cacao or, you know, like chai tea or whatever. And I was just like, oh, whatever, you know. And she's like, I feel bad. And then she ate a chocolate cake in front of me. And she said, I feel bad. I didn't want to order it because, you know, like you're sitting there and you don't have anything and you don't want to eat anything because you're on this fast. I told her I was on the fast. And she's like, that's admirable. I don't know how I couldn't even do that for like 24 hours, like even 8 hours. She was struggling because she hadn't eaten her lunch yet. But anyway, that's what I want to say. Van, you want to step in there?
What kind of friend is that? No, basically, yeah, that's Claire. You're a champ, you know. And at the end of the day, there is nothing wrong. That's what you know. It's like, even though this is a grand experience and you know it is a serious one, you know, it shouldn't be taken to the do the assigned goal, like in this case 21 days, commanding our bodies to do something that it's not used to doing. You know what I'm saying? So we also have to take into account that we may need some preliminaries. You know, we may need some 5 days fast. We may need to graduate gradually. You know what I'm I want to be kind to my body and my system. I have the rest of my life to do this. Like there's no rush to get. I mean, like I said, I'm not knocking anybody.
He's dropped off again. He'll be back. I think it's just maybe the area he's standing, or maybe there's not much reception where he is at the moment. Yeah, but I hope that answers your question about what I said and what Van's kind of trying to say in the middle of him breaking up. But he's back. Okay, I'll hold it to Van. Go ahead, Van.
Yeah. Yeah. So sorry, dear. Yeah. Yeah. Like I was saying. Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. I'm. Everybody. That's why this is so personal, because everybody has a reason for doing it for whatever reason they have. My thing is, I would like to graduate to 40. Like I'm sure I could do 40. I know I can, but I'm gonna do the 21 a few times. You know, I'm gonna do the intermittent fast a few times. I'm gonna do 21 plus 7 a few times, and eventually I'm gonna get to 40. But there's nothing wrong with just taking gradual steps either. There's nothing wrong with that. And, Claire, the last time you did 18, and, I think you felt bad about that. I'm saying to myself, for what, like 18 days on water? Like, that's amazing. That's amazing. To me, you didn't fail that one. To me, you passed with flying colors. And, even when you had the hiccup, I think on day 6, and you jumped right back in, and your focus is to go 21 or maybe even further, no matter where you land, Claire, you are doing the diligence. Like, at the end of the day, there's no one on this line that should be ashamed of, like when, fasting for 2-3 days is phenomenal in most circles, because that's when you start feeling the headache and the lightheadedness, and most people want to quit at that point, and then that's just when most of us are getting over our hump, so don't bash yourselves, even if you end at 9 days, 7 days, wherever, you have the rest of your life to do this. You know what I'm saying? You'll just get it right the first time. You don't want to take failure into your next attempt, because then it's like there's some preconceived notion now that you have, and if you don't do it right, then it's, oh God, I failed and I got to do this. You don't have to take it like that. You really don't. Mute.
I agree, Ben. There's no such thing as fail, It's true. It's just, I guess at that time, the last fast, I kind of felt I was not that far off. Why couldn't I continue? But yeah, I see your point. It's not a fail. And really, that was, I had actually fasted before that first group that we were in, probably like 7 or 8 days on my own. Like, I've done that a few times. So that was okay at that point for me. But then when it was getting too, longer, I was like, yeah. But like, I agree with what Van's saying. There's no such thing as fail. And, a lot of people are trying this for the first time, and they're finding it a real challenge. And, and that's not wrong, Like, we all have challenges in our lives. And I think that, we really got to look at this as like, hey, if we even fasted for 1 day, man, you're a champion. You know what I mean? Like, so, big ups to those people that are trying to attempt this, and I wish them well and luck. If they want to do it again, that's great. If they don't, if it's not for them, But like we were saying, like, follow your your physician or your doctors or whatever advice. Depending, like, on your friends and stuff. They're gonna some of them are probably gonna be against it. Family, maybe some of them are gonna be against it. So, like, for me, I try to keep it as low key as possible in that regard. But, like, at least make sure you have some support out there is what I'm saying. So, and like we were saying earlier, don't do this if you have some sort of eating disorder, because this really is probably not for you. So anyway. Does anyone want to say something, Van, Mickey, or Prema? I know Sky's busy.
I'm actually okay. I'm a little bit tired now. I guess exhaustion just kicking. I'm just a good listener tonight, and I cannot even show my face because I'm so mess. But you guys go ahead. I'm a good listener.
Well, I want to tell Mickey, because she asked me how I did at the banquet that I went to Sunday. And
yeah. Tell us about.
So what I did was, I had told one of the women the one who gave me a ride, I told her I was fasting, but I think she forgot. And so when it came time to go to the banquet room where the food was, I got up, I got a plate, and I let them serve me. So I got a big mound of mashed potatoes and I had the guy put gravy on it, and then I got a chicken thigh. And then I went to the dessert table, and I got a piece of cake, which was on a little styrofoam small plate, and I put that on my big plate so it would look full. And so then I went and I sat down, and I cut the chicken, and I put the fork like to my mouth, but I didn't eat it. So I kept cutting, and nobody really noticed. I think they thought I was eating. And so I did that maybe twice, and then I took a scoop out of the mashed potatoes and lifted my fork and then put it back down. And then I didn't touch the plate for the rest of the night. And nobody said anything, and the lady who asked me about the fasting, she didn't say anything. So that was how I survived.
Wow, I love that technique. Well done, Prema.
You're,
Oh my gosh, that's such a survival. You have a strong will. Well done.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I give you all the credit in the world. Personally, I couldn't do it. That scoop of mashed potatoes would have went right in my gums. I promise you. But whatever works, you know, whatever works for you, you know. Like Mickey has the technique of the hot water in the bowl for the soup. You know, whatever works. Nothing is wrong. It's all good. You know, that's good if that works for you. I promise you, if that were me, I'd be on. I hate. You know, so I mean, but you know, like I said, nobody's wrong. It's all good. You know, we're all here for each other no matter where we start, no matter where we end. You know, and remember, you have the rest of your life to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not your last chance. And if you don't get it right, we're going to throw you in the pit, you know, with the devil. It's like, you know, it's okay. You know, if your body is telling you, if you're having severe pains, like my friend in the water fast group, Amanda, she was experiencing all kinds of problems. Each one's different, and we discussed that. Each one is different. You might have had a real easy go the last time, and then all of a sudden this time it's not so easy. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you're experiencing some real hardships with this one. You know, so you know, you know, okay, guys, take care. Hold on, I'm sorry, you coming back?
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Yes, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, you might be experiencing some real hardships with this one, you know, and I just say you gotta listen to your know instinctively that maybe you just need to eat something. Then go ahead and eat something. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't punish yourself. Don't.
Oh, I think you'll be right back. I think it's just busy and the connection. But yeah, I agree. Don't punish yourself if you feel like eating something and you're not really technically giving up, although people you may feel you're giving up. It's not really, you know, there's no such thing as fail, you know. So I think it's important for people because I'll admit the last fast I was quite hard on myself and I would like feel really upset about it, but I look at it differently now, you know. And yeah, I think it's important, you know, if you're doing this and you're at that stage where you think, okay, enough is enough, you know, it's not wrong. So, you know,
But
and
but
like,
if we get to that stage, we have to do the like the watermelon. We have to like still follow the weaning off,
well,
right?
yeah, I would actually agree on that. Like, I don't think it's a good idea personally, like, to actually just step up and eat a whole lot of like junk, or I don't really want to go back to that anyway. But not that I was really, you know, but you know, I wouldn't recommend going like some, you know, like a whole bag of chips or burger or something, like, yeah, I would recommend, and Jane can also answer that. And we were just talking about, like, if you do break the fast, definitely try to go for the way out of it, because you don't want to just go Big Mac, like, or like a big pizza or something. You know what I mean?
Hey,
I
Van.
agree. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on.
Hey, Van. Claire and I were talking that we're having dreams where we're
Yes,
eating
I'm
food.
sorry, my dear. Yeah, I'm in the middle of a seminar I'm over here with. Yeah,
Hey, Van. Can you hear me? Van?
yes, hear you. Yeah,
Okay. So Claire and I
yeah,
were
I can hear
talking.
you.
Okay, Claire and I were talking earlier that we're having dreams where we're eating food and we wake up thinking that we broke our fast. Did you experience that?
No, but remember, each person's fast is different, and each fast for you is different. Like I was saying before, from what I'm seeing. Um, I think, and everybody I speak to about this, about who has fasted for long periods of time, they say each fast is different, and everybody's experience is different too. So maybe you should journal that. Maybe you should, remember to try to journal your dreams. If you could remember to do that, like have a pen. Um, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, you guys haven't eaten for like 2 weeks, so I mean, that's kind of normal, I would think. But I don't really remember my dreams unless I journal them. And this time I'm trying to do that. And so far I haven't dreamt about food. But I don't know what that means. But um, yeah, so like I was saying, don't beat yourself up about anything. Use this fast to be your better self. Channel energy, positive energy to yourself at all times. And just remember there's a better you on the other side of this. As your straw man, and you'll be you. And that's why everybody will start to really embrace you. Like every time I do this, it seems like I'm shedding towards that. So that's why I know on the other end of this fast, on any fast, in my opinion, is a better you if you allow it to be. Use it that way. I'm muting.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
well, yeah, go ahead, babe. Go ahead, Claire.
No, I was just saying it sounds good, but I was just gonna say, because I know Yvonne, you've got some seminar at the moment as well, so I don't know if you need to round up soon or whatnot, but just quickly, has anyone, like, because I'll be working online as well as, like, I got to work in a shop on Sunday, and I'm kind of wondering, like, how y'all feel about that, like, as in, what do you do when, like, I don't know what sort of industries or whatever you're working in. I mean, you don't have to say it, but, like, you're working and you kind of, I don't know, be around people that, I mean, it's not really a challenge. Like I said, my friend was, like, eating, like, my coworker, she was boss, really. She eating the sushi in front of me, and then she got the chocolate cake and felt guilty about ordering it because, she's eating it in front of me. but I'd already told her that I was doing this. So I'm just going to have to just keep replenishing all day, just to make sure that I'm okay when I'm working in the shop. So has anyone got any tips for that, and what do you guys do? Just to ask that question quickly.
I make sure I take plenty of water with me to last me for the whole time. Like when I went to the meeting Wednesday morning, I had my water, and if they had had food, I would have just avoided even having eye contact with it, you know.
For me, my husband was trying to, eat ice cream in front of me, so I tell him to please go away. I don't need to see that. That's my technique.
Yeah, those are two great techniques, and like I said, whatever works for you. If you're gonna have, like I've been working basically every day of this fast, which is different because the last one I was at home, I was on unemployment during the last one, so it was a lot easier. This one represents a lot of challenges for me. The energy challenge, the buffet challenge. It's a lot of challenges. But you just have to, like I said, you just listen to your instincts and you listen to your body, and you channel. So for the energy, if you could lay down for like 20 minutes in intervals, you're gonna find that you're gonna be in a good place. As far as the food goes, that's what the fast is all about. We already know that, so you just have to replenish. You have to that might be the point where you would really drink a lot of water. We're already hydrating a lot. But during an experience like that, you might really have to drink quite a bit, because remember, you're not hungry. It's just a craving. Channel your mind beyond it. You're fine. But like I said, if for some reason something happens and you just can't make it, or you feel like it's messing with your health, please don't take a chance, because we don't want that on our heads. You know what I'm saying? You do what you got to do, but this is mainly a mental thing as well. That's where the mental side comes in. That's what this one might be tougher for you than the last one, and then the next one might be the easiest one you've ever done without trying. I mean, who knows? But like I said, you have the rest of your life to do this, because I'll be fasting for the rest of my life. Like, there's no doubt about it. A couple times a year at least. I'll be fasting probably in upwards of 40 days collectively, or sometimes just a 40-day fast for the year, or 40-day fast and maybe a 10-day fast somewhere down the road, or I might do 10 days. So, like I said, it's like a game. It's like a game. Don't overthink it. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Guys like Christopher Aaron and guys like that have been fasting for years. Basically most of us are new to this. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and take steps. I've done 21, so I feel comfortable at 21. My next step's 40, because I'll feel like I would have graduated. If this is your first time, and you feel good at 7, and your body's telling you that's it. You know what I'm saying? You haven't lost, you haven't failed. But you guys know what I'm saying. Like, there's no losers here. We're all in this together. We all support each other, and it's all love on this end. So, if anybody has anything else to say, please share? Because I'm going to shut it down. Because
Sounds good.
I'm completely out of integrity with what I'm supposed to be doing. I got people peeking at me now, so.
I'm good. Thank you.
I'm good too.
Okay,
I'm good
Prema.
too. Thank you.
Claire, you're good too? Hey, Mickey, Claire, Prema, and for Sky, this is Van. We'd like to thank you for joining us. And once again, if you are extremely thin and skinny, please don't fast for a long period of time. It's not healthy for you. If you've got an eating disorder, please don't fast at all. If you've got a serious ailment and you want to fast, or any of those that I mentioned above, please find a facility that will help you fast under a doctor's supervision. Usually it's a naturopathic doctor. And, please, if you're on medication, please don't fast with us. Like, find a facility that does that kind of thing. Believe me, they're out there. Okay, so we want everybody to be safe. We want everybody to be happy. We want everybody to enjoy this experience. Fasting should be fun. And if you're fasting and it's not fun, then you ain't doing something right. Because that's part of it. But the overwhelming joy of knowing the benefit that you're getting out of it should far outweigh whatever you're going through. Okay, and if that's not happening, then you're not doing something right. Hold on, I got to get a hug. I'm good, baby. How you been? Okay, good. Yes, so guys, I'm going to wrap it up. It means to you. Okay? All right, guys, I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for your support. Your energy is well needed, and I hope I do the same for you. And I'll see you on the next one.
All right, peace. Love and peace,
Okay.
everyone.
Good night, guys. Bye.
Good night, guys. Take care. All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Nice seeing you. It's been a while. Where are you in SOP?
No. Later on for me.